Very good morning to all of you class 6. Welcome back to the English class. In today's class we will do a little revision of pronouns. I will tell you all have we covered, and I will cover 3 more kinds of pronoun. In the previous class we have covered personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic or emphasizing pronouns, and possessive pronouns. These have been covered in the previous classes. Today I am going to explain relative pronouns and distributive and indefinite pronouns. Okay, so in the last class we have understood that personal pronouns are used for there are 3 kinds: first person, second person, and third person. These are the 3 kinds which are known as personal pronouns, and personal pronouns is used when it is used by the speaker. Then first person, that is first person. Second person is the person speaking to. Third person is the person spoken about. So I have explained personal pronoun. And then demonstrative pronouns, these are used to point out the person or things we talk about. These are demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns are used to point out person or thing we talk about. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. Reflexive pronouns are used with like self, myself, herself, himself. These are all known as reflexive pronouns. And a pronoun which is used to show emphasize is called emphatic pronoun, or it is also called emphasizing pronoun. Then possessive pronoun shows possession. Okay, it shows a possession. Now coming to relative pronoun, let me explain today relative pronoun to you. These are all the presentation which were given to you in the last class. Okay. Relative pronoun. Relative pronoun relates to a noun or to a group of words that follow. Okay, in another words, we can say a relative pronouns introduce a relative clause. Now relative clause tell us more about the people or thing. You will understand it better with example. Alright, so a relative pronoun, it relates a noun to a group of word that follows, or we can call it that relative pronouns introduce relative clause. Like example, in relative pronoun we use who and whom for people. Okay, then we use which, the word which, for things and animals, and we use that for people or for things, and we use whose for people or things. So these are the relative pronouns. Okay, who, which is used for people. Example, the woman who called yesterday wants to buy the house. Then which, relative pronoun which, is used for things and animals. Did you see the letter which came yesterday? Or I love the puppy which is jumping at the kitchen. Then whose, this is used for possession of people or animals. He is a man whose opinion I respect. She is the student whose handwriting is the best in my class. And relative pronoun whom is used for people when the person is the object of the verb. Now understand this. When the person, it is used for people when the person is the object of the verb. That means the effect of the action falls on the person. Like the author whom you criticized. Here criticize is the verb. The author whom you criticize in your review has written a letter in reply. Okay, so here we have used whom, relative pronoun whom. Then relative pronoun that is used for people, things, and animals. Example, the girl that we met in France has sent us a card. So we have used that for people. We live in a ground floor flat that backs onto a busy street. So here we have used it for thing, right, for flat. Then for animals, here do you like the cat that is sleeping underneath the table? So we can use relative pronoun that for people, things or animals. Okay, now that was a relative pronoun. Coming to distributive pronoun and indefinite pronoun. Distributive pronoun consider member of a group separately rather than collectively. Okay, it considers member of a group separately rather than collectively. Like each, either or neither are called distributive pronoun. Each, either or neither are called distributive pronouns. Each boy was given a prize. This is an example. You can park on either side of the street. Neither of the boys is a good dancer. Okay, so distributive pronoun considers member of a group separately. It does not recognize it collectively. Now, indefinite pronoun refers to a person or things when the number or quantity is indefinite. It is not defined. Okay, it is uncountable, you can say. Now, what way do we give you some example? Anybody. So these are all examples of indefinite pronoun. Anybody, everybody, nobody, somebody. Here we are not specified. There the person or thing is not specified. It is not defined. Anyone, everyone, no one, someone, anything, everything, nothing, something. So these are the examples of indefinite pronoun. Alright. So children, I hope in today's class explanation of relative pronoun and distributive pronoun and definite pronoun was clear to all of you. Now I gave you some homework. So today's the homework which was given to you in the last class. This was brain twisters. I think it was number 1, fill in the blanks with personal pronouns. Then brain twister number D, fill in the blanks with demonstrative pronouns. And then in activity zone, I gave exercise B and exercise D as homework. So I will share the answer keys in the Google Classroom. You can please cross check it. Cross check your answers. If you have made any mistakes, please correct it. Alright, so that would be all for today. Thank you.